Good afternoon, students. This is G. Bhimaraju. Today we are going to discuss about what is the central point load. What is the central point load? If giving a simply supported beam carrying central point load, but is in the problem skipping the value of a central point load. Actually, we are finding that value by using double integration method. But here is the problem. So today problem is finding central point load. If given data has a simply supported beam and having a span length and having a Young's modulus value and having a rectangular beam dimensions, but there is no point load, so we are going to find that point load by using double integration method. So the problem is a simply supported beam, that is SS beam, is 6 meters long, 200 mm wide and 350 mm deep. So this is the rectangular beam. So dimensions is 200 mm wide, 350 mm deep. Calculate the maximum central point load. The beam can carry the maximum. So calculate the maximum central point load, W. Actually that is central point load is W. Point load is nothing but W in the terms of kilonewtons units. The beam can carry, so that maximum deflection does not exceed 10 mm. So he already finded that maximum deflection by using double integration method. So the answer is 10 mm, not exceeded 10 mm. So it is answer is below 10 mm. So take Young's modulus value 210 giganewton per meter square. Mind it, this is not in kilonewton per mm square. This is in giganewton per meter square. Giganewton per meter square. So by this problem, the diagram is a simply supported beam. So a beam resting on two supports at its ends. The span length is 6 meters. So it is a central point load. Nothing but the load acting at a center, that is W in the terms of kilonewtons. So it is a central point load. The span length splitting in two parts. So 6 by 2, 3 meters from left support and 3 meters from right support. So this is the A end and this is the B end. This is the C end. So the deflection shape for this beam is nothing but at support A deflection is 0. At support B deflection is 0, but deflection is maximum at center under the point load. The deflection is maximum at center, that is under the point load, nothing but here. So under the point load is nothing but YC equal to Y max equal. So the central point load occurs at the center of the beam, nothing but at C. Center of the beam at C, nothing but C. So the given data is here rectangular beam. So this is a rectangular beam, rectangular section. So this is the neutral axis about x-x axis. This is the neutral axis about y-y axis. This is the center of gravity. So the depth of the beam is nothing but 350 mm. So the wide of the beam is 200 mm. This is units is in mm. So but here Young's modulus units is in giganewton per meter square. So there is a need to change these units from giganewton per meter square to kilonewton per mm square. So 210 giganewton per meter square. These can be changing into 210. So 210 into 10 to the power of 3 is nothing but Newton per mm square. But here we want units into kilonewton per mm square. So Newton changing into kilonewton, 10 to the power of minus 3. So 210 into 10 to the power of 3 into 10 to the power of minus 3. So these units can change into kilonewton per mm square. So 10 to the power of 3, 10 to the power of minus 3 cancel. The remaining answer is 210 kilonewton per mm square. By this process, we are changing units from giganewton per meter square to kilonewton per mm square. But if you want these units from giganewton per meter square into Newton per mm square, you can multiply with 10 to the power of minus 3. So if you want these Newton into kilonewtons, so you can multiply with 10 to the power of minus 3. So 10 to the power of 3, 10 to the power of minus 3 cancel. The remaining answer is 210 kilonewton per mm square, 210 kilonewton per mm square. So this is the units. So the given data and other given data is 200 mm wide and 350 mm depth. So here no I value, that is moment of inertia value. So I for rectangular section is BD cube by 12. So B is nothing but 200 and D is nothing but 350 whole cube by 12. And the answer is, so this is the very important problem. So for your final exam. By 12. So here 45 into 10 to the power of 7. 45 into 10 to the power of 7. 45 into 10 to the power of 7. Mm power 4. Mm power 4. So here units mm. So this is units mm cube. Mm into mm cube is mm power 4. So this is the I value. This is the I value. And the remaining value is central pointed. That is W equal to how much? W equal to how much? So the maximum deflection occurs at C. That is nothing but YC equal to 10 mm. This is in the problem. That is 10 mm. YC equal to 10 mm. And 10 mm. And next the maximum deflection. For finding maximum deflection by using double integration method for a simply supported beam carrying a central point load, the formula is Y maximum equal to WL cube by 48 EL. So this is the formula, WL cube by 48 EL. So already we can get the Y maximum answer, that is 10 mm is in already in the problem, that is 10 mm. YC equal to Y maximum equal to at 10 mm. So that nothing but so all values substituting in this equation, you can get a W answer. So Y maximum equal to 10 mm equal to 10 mm and W equal to so you don't know W value. Actually we are going to find this W value. So L cube. So L cube is nothing but L is nothing but 6 meters. So all units are in mm and here mm. So there is required to change these units from meter to mm. So this is units meter to mm, 6 into 10 cube. So 6 into 10 cube is nothing but 6000 cube by, so this is the mm cube, okay, by 48 EI. So 48 E is nothing but 210 kilonewton per mm square into I. So 48 into E equal to 210 kilonewton per mm square. I is nothing but 45 into 10 to the power of 7. 45 into 10 to the power of 7. Mm power 4. So these mm power 4 is mm square, kilonewton into mm square, and mm square mm cube cancel. Here mm is the remaining. So mm cancel. The remaining units is kilonewton. So kilonewtons is the units for the point load. So by one cross multiplication, W equal to 10 into 48 into 210 into 45 into 10 to the power of 7 by 6000 cube. Okay, the answer is so the answer is W equal to 210 kilonewton. W equal to 210 kilonewton. So this is the answer. Central point load, central deflection, central point load, that is the W, denoted letter W, 210 kilonewtons. Why here it is 210 kilonewton? Kilonewton is why here remaining units is in terms of kilonewtons. That's why here put a kilonewton. Okay, the answer is W equal to 210 kilonewton. So this is the process for finding a central deflection by using double integration method. So this is the process for finding a central deflection by using double integration method. Okay, practice with multiple times with similar examples. This is similar by using similar examples like this. So you can apply the double integration method formulas and you will get the answer of W. You can get the answer of W. And then another problems in this same method is finding the carrying load. That is, carrying load is in UDL, is in the form of UDL. So what is the UDL? The beam can carry. That is the answer. That is the required solution. So you can assume with the same data, but here you can assume a central point load. Sorry, you can assume as a UDL, entire span. So you can finding by this process, you can get a UDL also. You can get a UDL also. Okay. Thank you.